Alrighty. Alternate route to the gym today. Route? Route? Who cares? Had to fill up some petrol. Who knew? What is on the menu today? It's going to be 12 sets of chest, followed by I'll hit some side delts. 12 sets of chest, followed by 4 or so sets of side delts. And then maybe some triceps. I don't mind skipping the triceps today because I'm going to do dips anyway. And I think in terms of tricep maintenance volume, that will have me covered. Really, there's not much else to it. I sort of want to do some dumbbell pressing today, but I'm scared my shoulder's going to explode. So, if it were to be like the perfect workout for me, this is what it would look like. I go into the gym, I do a pretty hefty warm-up, to be honest, because I'm trying to also rehab, so I double down. I do my rehab and my warm-up the same. So I do a bunch of external rotators on the cables. I do some banded stuff as well. And then first set, I was sort of liking pec deck for the first set, to be honest. It felt pretty good. So I might do 2 sets of pec deck, followed by some dumbbell pressing, followed by some cable cross. Actually, maybe I should do dips earlier on. You know what? Let's change it all up today. Let's do dips to start whilst I'm fresh. And then we'll move on to pec deck. I don't know. Fuck it. I'll figure it out when I get there because I'm actually easily influenced by how many people are in the gym and who's using what. I hate to wait around. And I don't really... It's not like I don't enjoy it, but if I could choose between asking someone how many sets they have left versus doing an alternate exercise, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably just going to do the alternate exercise. Whoops, was that a red light? Oh, I fucked it. Uh-oh. Anyway. Overall, the bulk I feel like has been going well. I weighed in at 78 kilos this morning. And 78 kilos just on the scale doesn't really mean much to me. If I'm 78 kilos and I'm still looking pretty lean, pretty jacked, obviously, hopefully with some size increase, then I'm pretty happy. And I feel like that seems to be the case. Especially when it comes to my forearms. I know, weird muscle group to talk about, but my forearms are lean as fuck still. My biceps, my arms are still pretty lean. Chest, on a good chest day, fully pumped. Some striations are still there, so I don't know, not too bad. I trained legs yesterday, if you could really call it that. It was more 4 sets of leg press, 4 sets of leg extensions, and then 4 sets of hamstring curls, which by all accounts is a pretty measly leg day, but we don't need to touch on that. And the quads were still getting some decent separation still. They're not just one fat log, you can see all the different heads of the quads, if that's the right terminology. Spoiler alert, T1 won Worlds again. The undefeated back-to-back champions. Look at them go. What I did want to, I suppose, air my thoughts out on was what makes sticking to a program easier than others? All things equal, program's the same, your client or your trainee is of basically the same experience level and everything else. You give them the same program, one person falls off the program, one person stays consistent. I want to know what are all the non-gym things, or maybe things that they do go through in the gym, that make program adherence that make it work, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that is probably like the biggest thing that's stopping people from making some genuine sticky gains, and that is just like a bit of a consistency factor. Like, you might have the best form and you might train with extremely good intensity, all good pillars that, you know, are going to get you some gains. But if you just don't train enough, you're never going to get those gains. Well, like, I feel like you won't. That's my personal opinion on it. Like, how would you make it so that someone is always going to be able to want to go to the gym? I think my strategy is to try to make training enjoyable. I feel like that's definitely worked for me. But at the same time, I don't think most gym goers are like super narcissistic and like to, you know, see every minuscule change in their physique like I do. And so I think one idea that I was experimenting with was to like have a pretty good pre-gym routine. So I think getting to the gym is the hardest part. Like, let's say you're on a 3-day-a-week program and you're like, oh my God, I'm lazy today. Work was shit. Haven't gotten a lot to eat. Didn't drink a lot of water. Got a bit of a headache. I don't want to go to the gym. What is something that this person can do to make it so that they get there? Well, I think like just taking that step, getting in your car, getting to the gym is probably going to be the hardest step, because once you're there, it's not like you're just going to go home. You've made all that effort, right? So the idea here is try to make your going to gym ritual as easy as possible. You're ready to go. It's not a bunch of picking out outfits and making sure all this hoo-ha is like perfect. It's like, all right, ready to go. Took me 2 seconds. I'm on my way there. I feel awful, but I'm going to go there anyway. I think if you can get in that type of state and manage to keep on going to the gym, gains are coming. That's basically it. What's my pre-gym routine, I hear you ask? Well, I smack on one of 75 wife beaters. I wear the same pants basically every time. I do have different pairs of these Nike Tech Fleece, by the way. They're not the same one pair. I think I've actually got like 6 pairs of them. Clothing variety is not my strong suit. I pack my bag, I pack all my filming shit, and then I'm good to go. I think it's difficult because I've been going to the gym for like 5+ years, and like I've sort of figured out what works for me. I can definitely attest to like the days where I don't want to go to the gym, and all I think about in those days isn't like how bad the workout is going to be or like how suboptimal it is. All I think about is, all right, I just need to get to the car park and then start warming up basically, and the rest will follow. Like, I will confess, I am especially the case like that when it comes to leg days, or when I have like an injury or like something's bothering me. So, for example, Saturday night, warming up while spiking lines rather, I pulled my neck. Yeah, my neck is fucked actually. So oh shit. I just drove past a gongcha and I really wanted one. One sec, I'll be back. All right, first set, pec flies. I know what you're thinking. Yes, I do require my gongcha. One more set, maybe two. Slower centric. Explode out. It's the same thing every time. Alrighty. Second set. I'm actually really looking forward to these things. I'll fix it. Does that help? Yeah, whatever, my head's cut off. Alright, onto dips. This is a prime example of find what works for you. I like a sweet drink. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, my shoulder sort of gave out on that last rep. Whoops. I think I was going a little too deep. We'll try again. One more set. Alright, second set. We'll go for 10. Don't explode the shoulder. Honestly, absolute lack of focus today. Something's fucked. One more. We'll clean it up. Yeah, I don't know. The last two sets of these feel a little kooky. It's probably because I'm doing them most fresh. The reps feel cleaner. But I'm not too sure about like the actual skill. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try slow it down. It was okay. Let's move on. Set number 6. 2 sets of incline bench. Pretty low weight. I really want to just feel it in the muscle, especially since I'm more injury prone as well. So we're gonna go slow, stretch the pecs out, hopefully get some gains. Oh, that was alright. Not bad, I guess. One more. Alright, I tied my hair up and took the hat off. Let's see if that makes a difference. I'm gonna... Ow. It was alright. My shoulder hurts. Alright. The hypothesis where dips are hurting my shoulder is seemingly, what's the term? Coming correct. I don't know. My shoulder's fucking hurt. I shouldn't have done dips. They're just so good. It is a dilemma. Not really. I just do more flying and it's all good to be honest. The chest is still hard. Oh, that's too heavy. Fuck, that's too light. Realistically, only 3 more sets of chest. Extremely unsatisfied with myself. These sets, like, they don't just have that oomph like they used to. And when I say used to, I just mean like last session. I don't know what it is. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, the chest is still getting pumped. I'm fatiguing myself, and I'm not, you know, my shoulder hurts, but it's not fucked. It's like a nagging injury, but it just kills me when it's not as perfect as last session, you know what I mean? Oh well, fuck it, nothing else you can do, just do more sets. We're gonna see if an extended break solved anything in terms of me feeling pretty shit about this workout. I ain't gonna, like, you know, finish the workout and diagnose it. No, fuck it, I'm fixing it now. Let's see what we got. Remember, this is me talking to myself, but remember, we're trying to grow the chest. Do everything you can to grow the chest. Slightly better. I just wish all of it were like that. Alright. Self-therapy session done. I'm fucking sick of this shit. I'm gonna train like my fucking life depends on it. And then it's gonna be great. During my break, or during my rest, I just had a short think about myself, and I was like, you know what? Why the fuck am I complaining? It's a privilege to train. Gotta not let everyone down, you know? I don't know if you failed to see, but that set was a little too heavy. Fuck it. We'll go again. Two more. Dialing in, dialing in. One more. This big, this big dude just walked past, and I think on his shirt it said Heart Pirates. That's pretty cool. All right, we're done. All right, 4 sets. 4 sets of side delts to finish up. Not bad. Look, don't expect anything fancy. It's just side delt. It's just work. Has to be done. Not bad. Alrighty. Oh God. That is a wrap. My camera's out of batteries. I can't film the fucking pose down.
Aye.
Nah, not you. Talking to the viewers, mate.
Aye.
Yeah. Aye? We'll see. Running out of batteries. Let's make this as quick as possible. You know what? That side chest is crazy. I'm gonna hit it again. Jesus. Ah, hectic. See you in the car. Alrighty. We have a lot to discuss. If it wasn't, oh, this guy's left his lights on. Oh well. If it wasn't evident enough, today was not a good session by my standards. Like, if I were to think about what was bothering me, I feel like just the overall quality of the workout just wasn't to my expectation. I would have loved it to be more intense, more form focused, and hopefully by a result of that, more stimulative to whatever target muscle I was hitting, and in this case, the chest. Although I say all of this, when I checked the pose down, it was actually pretty good. I was actually quite happy with how the chest turned out, to be honest. So, mixed feelings, right? I think, like, I rarely have bad workout days, and I suppose you could categorize today as one of them. I only did 3 sets of lateral raises instead of 4, so shoot myself in the foot there a little bit. If I go through the workout, it was 2 sets of pec flies, moderately heavy, 3 sets of bodyweight dips, 2 sets of incline Smith machine press. Then my shoulder started hurting, and then I went back to more fly movements. I did another 2 sets of pec flies, and then 3 sets of cable cross. Followed the 3 sets of cable cross with the 3 sets of lateral raises. Anyway, I mean, I suppose that's just the reality of the situation. Like, I try to hold myself to a pretty high standard and try not to have bad workouts. But in like the grand scheme of things, you know, what is a bad workout? I didn't get injured. My chest was still pretty stimulated. It didn't take forever. I mean, I'm gonna work out tomorrow, so it just depends on, I suppose, how strict with yourself you are. I was definitely like feeling it throughout some of the sets and some of the reps that like, this ain't it. Like, I gotta be trying harder, you know? And not just with moving the weight, but like all things combined, you know? I gotta stop flaring my ribs up. I gotta keep my elbows in a locked position. I really wanna tense the pecs when I'm going through the movement, not just, you know, move the weight. Another big one as well is like I need to keep my shoulders retracted and down. A lot of the times I'll hunch up during some of the fly movements, which isn't really good because then your pecs aren't really being stretched. They're not taken to their end range. So look, a lot of things to work on, but I feel like at the end of the day, the workout was still stimulative. It was still contributing to the end goal. And I think that's also like another part of the reality of the situation. Not every workout's going to be perfect, but every workout's going to take or put you at least one step closer towards that whatever goal that you're aiming for. And obviously in my sense, or in my case, I'm trying to grow some muscles. If I were to think about what was causing the so-called shitty workout, bad workout, like I could think of a few things. My sleep schedule's a little fucked. My neck is really fucked. Like I genuinely have a pulled neck. My shoulder's a little sore. I wasn't really well fed before going into this session. Matter of fact, I actually don't think I ate anything today yet because my sleep schedule's fucked. So look, like a lot of things. And I suppose the only reason why like these things matter is because like I try to take care of myself during my workout whilst training, but there are obvious flow-on effects from what you do outside the gym that may impact positively or negatively like your workout. And so like I'm trying to diagnose the issue here so that shit doesn't happen again, you know. I want every workout to be like supremely good, and if that requires me to eat a pretty decent meal 2-3 hours before working out, staying hydrated, good electrolyte intake, well rested, etc., then you know that's also part of your training to try to ensure that you can do all of these things before you know you get into where it actually matters. Yeah, I mean tomorrow is either going to be arms or back. I'll see, but not the best, but still okay if I were to summarize today's workout. Yeah. Though the chest was looking pretty sick in the mirror, so I'm excited to see what it will look like on video. Until then, well, you'll actually see it first and then the car talk. Meh. Oh well, whatever. See you next time.